So welcome back the social class for class 8. Today we'll complete the geography sections for your annual exam syllabus. So today we'll go for the last chapter, that is chapter 6, and that is the human resources. Till the last sessions we study like agricultures, like industry, but these chapters are different from that. In this chapter we will study how the populations are changed and how the human resources are important. We already know that when it refers to the human resources, the people, which they have the capability of doing. Like when it refers to the human resources, like everyone, like student, like teachers. So with our skill, our potential, what we can be produced and how it can be helping for the countries for their developed. So that's exactly we refers as the human resources. But some of the topic which we have to today discuss, that is the distributions of the populations, density of populations, and their factor affecting distributions of populations, and so on there. So we'll start with the distributions of populations. So distributions of the populations, when you reverse the populations, that means overall the peoples of particular area, like state, like country. So how many are there? You already know that the populous countries in the world is China, and second comes to the India. So as wise, like the distributions of population, some countries populations are very high, some countries are very less. Why the high populations are more there? And there we have to be see like some of the important factors, like geographical factors, social factors, cultural factors, and economic factors. Like in China, populations are high, in India, populations are high. Like if you see in Sahara area, like in Africa, some populations are low, like Antarctica. So some of the areas, especially like Norway, so their populations are low. So that's play very important role by the nature or by the suitable of the people. So there we'll discuss like it's maybe caused due to the birth rate, death rate, and the migrations of people. This also play a very important role there. So overall the distributions of population depend upon all those points, how the peoples are like and leave the suitable place. The next is the density of populations. So when you refers to the density of populations, like per square kilometer, how many peoples are living there? Like for like in Arunachal per square kilometer, 7 household. Like if you say the per square kilometers of Delhi, 327. Like in West Bengal, 300 plus. Uttar Pradesh, more. So in our area, like per square kilometer, peoples are living scattered. One home is here, another home is there, like that. So this exactly we refers as the density of populations. Like you may find in Delhi, the houses are so clustered. They come to very close to each other at a far long distance. But in Arunachal, like especially like market area, it may be cluster. But if you say overall the geographical area, if you reverse and total area plus populations, then it's come only the 13. So that is very less compared to the other state. So here we come to know that we have a more land and populations are less still there. So that means that we refer as density of populations. The another one, that is on the factor affecting the distributions of populations. This is very important because populations are depend upon not only the migrations but the birth rate and death rate also. So as per that, the factor affecting distributions of populations, the geographical factor, like peoples where they are living, like to live more there. Like if we reverse, it's like we already know that the Indus Valley civilizations, the past civilizations of peoples that slowly and gradually they have migrated more and more there. So no one want to live like far place area, like a desert area, like very cold area, very hot area. They want to live like very moderate climate, which they get suitable, where the waters are available, what their requirements are get more there. So as per that, in the geographical factors like water, without water we very difficult to survive. Anyhow we need a water. So that's why we found that Indus Valley civilizations are started nearby the water, like forest, where we get a more mineral area, like Jharkhand, like Raniganj. So all those come under the mineral resources area. So like some are on the township area also. So after the geographical area like water, forest, plain land. So the next is on the cultural, social and economic factor. In the cultural area, especially, the peoples live to be like where socially they are interact, they know and live with their family members. It means not that like Taliban where peoples are fought with each other. So peoples are not preparable here. The peoples are like where they have peace. They understand the situation. Now we understand the climatic factors are good. Like in cultural area, if I refers, like you can say like Vatican cities, like Mecca, so like Banaras. So these are the religious place area which come under the cultural area. Some people's pilgrimage who are likely to be settled down there more because it's nearby the gods and goddesses they believing on that. So it's come under the cultural area. And economic factors like where it's developed more there. Like you can say the Japan, you can say the New York, London. So that's come under economically factors. Or economically, especially the people who are like doing business more on that, who want to be earnings of the more profit. So this will come under the economic factors of there here. So next that is on the population change, how the populations are changing there. So there we will get like birth rate, death rate and the migrations. So birth rate in a year, how many peoples are born alive? That's we process the birth rate. Like per thousand, per 100, how many children are birth alive? And death rate per thousand, how many children are dead in a 1 years? That means before 1 years, that means how many children are dead. In a year, how many people are dead. So birth rate and death rate are very important here. And this is the one factor. There now populations are increasing more and more, and we can control it. Like today, we have more facilities of technology, like medicines are come more there. So, but earlier we found that like when we have a lack of medicines, treatments are there. So the mass peoples, especially when it's the pandemic situations are come there, epidemics are there, peoples are dead more there, and their populations are somewhat we can controlling there. But at these situations, due to the technology and advancement of science and technology, especially like medicines, now people's death rates are less with compared to the birth rate. But here governments are also trying to be controlled how we make to be control the populations. So if populations, if we say the equal, death rate and birth rate should be equal. Otherwise, if the death rates are less and birth rates are low, high, then population automatically increasing there. And again, if the death rate is less, birth rate is high, population will increase. Again, birth rates are low and death rates are high, their population can be decreasing there. So that's we need how we have to make common one together, which we say to bring together equal. And here we'll say one more, that is the migrations. The migrations play also very important role, because like from the Southern, like from the Taliban, like from the Bangladesh. So due to for their better life, peoples are to migrate to some other area where they will get every livelihood, like the every facility which they supposed to be get. So the peoples are supposed to be like to stay in that place where everything they can get there. It means not that this side they are fighting there, it is disturbances from the underground, attacking from their terrorists. So peoples they don't want to be live there. So that's why we generally found that the peoples are started migrating to some other country, especially in the forms of business, in the forms of socially, in the forms of economically, in the forms of politically also. Peoples are migrating there from one place to another place. And when we are coming to the one place, then automatically that area migrations are more there. So that's also we refer here like immigrant and immigrant. This immigrant refers to when we are leaving from one country and coming to the others. And when we go to the living from one country, that is known as immigrant. And immigrant, this is when we are coming to other. That is in and out. So when we are out from the one place, that's known as immigrant. And when we are in, that's known as immigrant. So this play a very important role, because if you are living from here to one place, that is one person, one family are minus. Populations are decreasing little. And another side populations are increasing there. And that's like which I already referred that geographical factors, socially, cultural and economical factors play very important role. And due to looking for their livelihood, peoples are migrating more there. Today also you seen like in a village level. When you go to the village, populations are less. But with compared to that in town level, you see populations are so high. Why? People are attracting more there. They like to live more in the town. Like schools are there, hospitals are there, markets are there. So which make them to easy life. That's why they choose. In like in village level, in the village area, rural area, where all the facilities are get less, and far distance. So for the easy accessibilities, they like to be migrate. And here I already said it, immigrant and immigrant. One is leaving from that place and other is coming to that place. That's refers here. And the last topic, that is the population composition. So when it refers to the population compositions, either male, female, especially which refers as a sex ratio. Per thousands of male, how much females are there, per thousands of female, how much males are there. So all those together we say as the population compositions, like one family, particular state, particular country, education qualifications, illiterates are there, develop of the place. So this all come under the population compositions, like male and female, how many are there. So that will come the population compositions. So due to the shortage of time, just I only explain the important point which you need to be know, and especially so if you are watching this video and through this video with compared to this, and if you study the text, the concept will be more clear for you. So that's why I have to send this video. And the political science, that means civics are remaining there, so I have to go fast because your exams will start from the 15th of this December, so you need a revision also. So I have to go fast there, and still in political civics some chapters are remaining there. So if you generally, I say, if you have any doubt, you ask me, send a message by the WhatsApp, or directly you can call me. So that I try to make it more betterment for you. So don't stop study continuously there. It will be help you more for the exam time. So for today, that much only there, and for the geography session also this much only there. What the important topics are there, I already said it, and just you watch this video, and the next time we'll get again in the civics, they will discuss the important point and that chapter also. So for today, that much. Thank you.